everyone, good morning and welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangi and welcome back to Wellness Wednesday.
What makes your garden grow? Water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow? Knowing that she'll be mine.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. It is early in the morning once again, my favorite time of day when the house is usually kind of quiet. I do hear Jack stirring, but I'm down here in the basement. I've got my coffee, I've got my book, and I am so happy to be here with you. I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. I know I certainly have. It's been very busy. Yesterday, Jack and I we traveled yesterday. We have been pricing wood stoves for our addition, and y'all, we were completely sticker shocked. So let's dive right in. If you're new to Wellness Wednesday, this is just the video that I use as accountability. I share my wellness journey, what I'm doing, how it's going, and I've also been sharing this book called The One Thing, written by Gary Keller and Jay Papazan, JP, and just how this is a goal-setting book, and I'm just sharing the things that are helping me with my wellness journey, things that inspire me and encourage me. And I want to share that with you. All right, and some of you have told me that you have also purchased this book. If you're interested in it, I will leave an Amazon affiliate link down in the description. And like I said, it is a goal-setting book, which really, no matter what you're going through in life, it feels like this is talking about that thing. At least that's the way it was for me. Okay, so let's get into the wellness journey. Again, for those of you who are new, my ultimate goal is to be healthy. Not exactly sure what that weight is, not exactly sure the timeline. It's just, it is a journey. And I'm doing that by stretching, yoga, and a ketogenic lifestyle, which for me is my happy place. It is where I feel the best, I have good results, and I truly feel healthy when I'm doing that. So you do what is best for you. I am not a health professional. I am someone who has done a lot of research on keto and have experienced it and love it, and so moving on. So we have had a very busy week, which you probably have noticed not very many videos, and I am sorry for that. I have a lot of things I want to do, just like a lot of you, just not a whole lot of time to do it in, and so I do apologize for not getting to spend a whole lot of time with y'all this week. But as far as my eating, I have done pretty well, but the last couple of days I have backslid. So I am working on correcting that as we speak and getting back on track. So how I have derailed and what I think, what got me there was, number one, not keeping first things first and letting hunger dictate bad choices. And then of course, you get triggered, and then you kind of snowball. So that is where I found myself a couple of times this week. And again, we dust off, we move on. There are bumps in the road, but you just keep traveling the road to success, right? So as far as the scale is concerned, I have had a small fluctuation up, but sorry again, fellas, I am a woman, so I will talk about woman things. I am sorry. But this week I am having my cycle. And so as most of you know, when that happens, there is always a weight fluctuation. So last week I was at 208 even, which gave me a 7-pound weight loss. But this yesterday morning I was 208.8. So it's not a big fluctuation. It will go up more because my trend is 3 to 5 pounds during that time. And then usually when it's all said and done, I'm back down to where I was. So not gonna worry about it too much, but I do need to watch my sugar cravings. I need to get back on track because as hormones generally dictate, I crave a lot of sugar during this time. So I've got to keep my eye on the ball. Coming up this week, we will be traveling, which is another challenge when it comes to staying on an eating plan, generally because, you make stops and things like that. So my plan is to go armed with my keto-friendly snacks and making sure, that I'm just very well prepared for whatever comes our way. One of my favorite things to do is to pack vegetables like celery, cucumbers, very low carb veggies. And then at Walmart, they have those little condiment cups with the lids. They're kind of pricey, but you get a bunch of them and they are so worth it because I can put ranch dressing in there. I can put dip in there. It's a really, really great thing to have, especially for traveling and if you want celery and ranch, okay? And then there is a great recipe that I have made many times for keto-friendly sausage balls. To me, sausage balls are like the ultimate travel food because you've got your cheese, you've got your sausage. It's just like a perfect little bite-sized food. It's very filling, very satisfying, and I try to keep those. Even before I was doing keto, that my family looks forward to that because it really is such a great travel food. So where we are going this weekend, we are going to be visiting my family. I have a very large family and 3 of us live away from my parents. So I've got a sister that lives in Florida, a brother that lives in South Georgia, we're in Kentucky, and then the rest of my family are there. But it's very rare that we are all together at one time. So this is really, really exciting. I have a very large family. There's gonna be 36 of us, and just very, very excited to see everyone and squeeze babies. But we are going to be eating, and we're going to be eating a lot. And I am just going with the intention that I am going to do well. One of the tips that my cousin actually shared with me is that whenever you are in like a buffet style situation or a potluck style situation, that before you fix your plate, you go and you look at everything that is available and you plan your plate. Plan your plate. That way you're not like going through the line and going, ooh, I'll have a little bit of this. Ooh, I'll have a little bit of this. And I have actually done that before, and that really has worked. So that is my plan when it comes to the big meal that we're going to be having on Saturday, is that I'm going to look at all the food first, and I'm going to make my plan, and then I'm going to fix my plate. And I'm planning on I know that I'm making a layered salad. There's going to be green beans. There's going to be ham and turkey. And I'm also planning on having a keto-friendly dessert. So I am planning on sticking to the plan. Just be on the lookout for next week, and I will let you know how that goes. And hopefully I can share some photos with you. Okay, so that is how I've done. That is what's going to be happening this week, and that is what my plan is. And I have also been sharing, like I said earlier, the one thing. And last week I shared, I think it was chapter 16, but I'm actually going to be backtracking just a little. Okay, so I'm actually going to be in part 3 called Extraordinary Results, and this section is called The Power of Purpose. Now, you hear a lot about people talking about their big why. And my big why I am eating ketogenically, why I want to move my body, which, by the way, I forgot to mention that I have not done yoga at all this week. None. The reason why I am doing all of these, my big why is to be healthy. And it's funny when you get to that point where you're not so much interested in being a smaller size. You know that most likely that is going to be a result, or one of the results of taking better care of yourself, but it's not my big why. And for me, that has kind of changed everything. My big why is to be healthy. I see myself, at 70 years old, Lord willing, at 80 years old, and I don't want to be someone that can't do for themselves. I don't want to, just be in such a shape that I can't, prepare a meal or get myself to the bathroom or bathe myself. It's, and when you look at people that age that are able to do those things, these are people that stay mobile. They move, they exercise, they go on walks. They're watching what they eat, and they're doing all of those things. That's my big why. That is what I'm visioning down the road. I mean, I'm 41 now, so in 30 years, I still want to be able to do the things that I'm doing now. I hope to have grandchildren one day, and I want to be able to enjoy them. I want to be able to continue to enjoy my kids. And I want to be able to enjoy, getting older with my husband, not us, not being able to do anything but traveling and doing a lot of things together. So that is my big why. So I'm going to read a good part of this section. Hopefully I don't worry your patience. Okay, so this is on page 143 under Live with Purpose, and this section is called The Power of Purpose. Purpose is the straightest path to power and the ultimate source of personal strength of conviction, and strength to persevere. The prescription for extraordinary results is knowing what matters to you and taking daily doses of actions in alignment with it. When you have a definite purpose for your life, clarity comes faster, which leads to more conviction in your direction, which usually leads to faster decisions. When you make faster decisions, you'll often be the one who makes the first decisions and winds up with the best choices. And when you have the best choices, you have the opportunity for the best experiences. This is how knowing where you're going helps lead you to the best possible outcomes and experiences life has to offer. Purpose also helps you when things don't go your way. This is really important, and I actually highlighted this part. Purpose also helps you when things don't go your way. Think about it. If you mess up, if you go off plan, if you forget to work out, what keeps you going? What keeps you standing up, dusting off, and moving forward? Purpose. Life gets tough at times, and there's no way around that. No way around that. Aim high enough, live long enough, and you'll encounter your share of tough times. And that's okay. We all experience this. I also have this highlighted. Knowing why you're doing something provides the inspiration and motivation to give the extra perspiration needed to persevere when things go south. I'm going to read this again. Knowing why you're doing something provides the inspiration and motivation to give the extra perspiration needed to persevere when things go south. Sticking with something long enough for success to show up is a fundamental requirement for achieving extraordinary results. We talked about this last week. We are all going to mess up. I've messed up this week. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. Don't let it be what kicks you off of your journey. Stay on the path. Keep going. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall. But if you want to get to where you're headed, then you need to get up and keep going. So what is your destination? What is your purpose? Keep that somewhere where you can see it, where it is always a reminder that you've got something that you're striving for. And like I said, I love that. Knowing why you're doing something provides the inspiration and motivation to give you the extra perspiration needed to persevere when things go south. Because they will. They just will. It's life. No one's health journey, no one's journey to whatever their big why is, has ever been a smooth, rock-free, canyon-free, stranger on the side of the road-free path. There's always obstacles. It's what you do when you meet those obstacles that is going to get you to where you're going. So at the bottom here, they have big ideas, and the one that I want to read to you is Discover Your Big Why. Discover your big why. Discover your purpose by asking yourself what drives you. What's the thing that gets you up in the morning and keeps you going when you're tired and worn down? I sometimes refer to this as your big why. It's why you're excited with your life. It's why you're doing what you're doing. So what is your big why? So that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope that this was encouraging and motivating. Let me know down in the comments, how did your week go? And what is your big why? What is your purpose? What are you striving for? This week, I want to challenge you, and I kind of want to do it for myself. Either make an inspiration board or a saying or something and keep it in places that you look throughout the day. Put it on the wall, put it on a mirror, put it on your desk, put it somewhere where you see it and it helps you stay focused. Is it being able to take your grandkids to the park? Is it enjoying retirement with your spouse? Is it, just quality of life? I think mine is all of the above. That is my big why, is having a good quality life as I age. All right, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared, and we'll catch you in the next one. God bless. Bye, guys.